Thank you, TV. It's your girl, Sam LEROUGE. I'm here at the Queen's King movie premiere here in Coconut Creek, Florida. This movie is all about Black love, Black culture, and how a queen plays an important role in her king's life. Catch me here as I talk to the cast and the director of the movie. Thank you, TV. It's your girl, Sam LEROUGE. I'm here with my first cast member, Jem. How are you doing, Jem?
Oh, let me get a better look at you. Wow, don't need this anymore.
So, explain why you're wearing the eye patch.
I don't know. I went to the bathroom there, and a guy put a gun to my head, and he's like, "I'll take the eye patch instead."
So you play Eugenio in the movie. Am I pronouncing that right?
Very much so.
Oh, amazing.
I've lived in Miami for about 20 years, and I've learned a little bit of Spanish because I'm from Massachusetts originally. And it's,
interesting.
And where I come from, they call it Eugenio.
That's not how we say it down here in Miami, right?
Eugenio.
It's Eugenio.
Eugenio.
Perfect. And tell us about your character in the movie.
Well, all he does is stand around with a gun. You know?
That's not all.
And the director told me, "Can you resonate with that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess I could."
That's not all he does. He plays. Why is he standing around with a gun, though?
Well, because he's got to protect the boss, and the boss is really upset in that scene because he wants that money.
He wants that money.
You know what the boss wants more than money? He wants comfort. And he wanted to make sure that his back feels good.
Yes.
And he needed a massage, and with his temper, he sent all the massage girls away. And unfortunately, Eugenio always gets the crap jobs, so he's a bit of a frustrated guard.
You see, you have to watch the movie to make sure you understand the context.
Do you want to see man, mafia, mob boss, mutual love?
Mutual love.
Yeah, because that scene was 6 hours of massaging a guy's back.
Huh?
And Carluca, when he walked in and he saw the script, we changed it because I wrote it. And he's like, "You got to be kidding me." And 6 hours. And I thought, "Oh my God, that's a little weird."
So you guys are like best friends after that.
That's the thing. It helped us bond. Because he's like, "Just come over here and rub my back. Let's just get the weird out of the way." I was like, "Yeah, it is kind of weird. I kind of regret writing that." But we wanted to get the product. Yeah, so I was just like, we started rubbing. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, so you got a little chapter here." He's like, "Yeah, my dad used to not hug me much." Oh man,
what acting will make you do, right? Rub a man's back for 6 hours.
You know what I mean? It's like the universe brings what you need, I guess. It's like, shake that off.
And what brought you to this script?
Let me tell you, this movement.
Yes.
Lunar, Eugene, and Tonis and Sandra are so inspirational. And I love how they are bringing this community together.
Yes. As
a marginalized community that's been affected by corporatism, colonialism, politicism, and it's a microcosm of what's happening all over the world.
Exactly.
So if you can see what's happening in one part of a community, you can see where it's happening everywhere else, and that's what really pisses me off. I'm hoping they're not going to do Plandemic 2.
I hope so. I can't take another pandemic. Why would you say that? Let's not get into that. Oh, Lord.
Exactly.
Oh, Lord.
So when I saw that in an impoverished community like that, I wanted to support. And I love the cast and crew. And Lunar is a visionary. He's a true visionary. And I was so impressed with his ability to walk like he floats on air.
Oh, wow.
With all the moving parts and the stresses and anxieties and the money, and the guy just holds his space, and he creates a beautiful space for artistic people to feel comfortable, to express themselves, and he creates this beautiful thing, and he's an amazing editor. Like, he just cranks it out, and look at all what he's done. He has brought this community together, and I really believe in him, and I believe that this movement's going to affect everyone, and I want everyone else outside the Haitian community to see kind of what we've been able to accomplish together, to do that everywhere else.
I love that. And you said it perfectly. It's a movement. It's not just a movie. It's really a movement. So what brought you into acting in general?
I love movies. I love movies. You know what I mean? Because we grew up with parents that are always upset and angry and all that stuff. We go to the escape of what could be. When I grew up, I used to watch Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you ever saw that show. It's got some great templates there. When I come home, my kids don't come and say hello to me. And I made them
generation.
Drop your phones. I made them watch Little House on the Prairie with Laura Ingalls running down the hill, and I was like, that's what I want. So I go outside, I shut the door. Okay, let's try another take. Or 3 or 4 times they get sick of me doing it until they come running and they give me a hug. I mean, that's how we do it. You know what I mean? So I love that. It gives people an opportunity to see what's possible.
Right.
I also love film because we all kind of stuff in our inside.
We
got
hold
anger.
it in.
We got anger. We want to, and we vicariously, or we have mirror neurons. So we watch something out there, we vicariously kind of, it comes up.
Right.
And then people like Lunar and Tonice, they create a conversation. Because what do we do with that anger that's coming up now? It's a conversation, and we fight fair. We talk about how we feel.
Exactly.
And then at the end, it's like
therapy.
a man massage. You know what I mean?
I like how you brought that back. It's like a man massage.
Yeah.
And so acting is basically more therapy to you in a sense, right?
It is, because when I go through the world, I have to ingest a lot, especially in business. I have to listen to a lot of, let's just say, things I don't. Criticisms. I mean, I've been through a divorce. And I've had it all in the news and all this kind of stuff. It's really painful. And then when you're with your brothers and you're changing the world together and you still get it, you have to zip it. You have to be that, like Lunar does on set, you have to be that beacon of light. It's very hard to do. So acting allows me to take all these guys, and one of my favorite guys is Matt Berry out of England.
Nice.
And people are terrified of him because they don't piss that guy off because he's going to do a character about me. And sure enough, and that's what gives me like some levity of my life. Yeah. Because I'm like, really going to cut me off in line? Okay. Guess who's ended up my movie?
I love that.
Yeah, there's a healing expression. I'm getting out of myself. You know what I mean?
And with that getting out of yourself with your character Ingenio, do you resonate with the character personally? Yeah,
it was such a big role.
Listen,
he did this, walk. But I'll tell you, I resonated with it because he's such a frustrated guy, and he does whatever it takes to get the job done. And what's funny is that scene was actually written for a female.
Okay. So makes sense. Massaging makes sense.
Exactly. And I actually met this girl, and she worked for a very famous billionaire. And she's like, I always wanted to be in movies because she was from South Africa.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, well, I'm going to meet the director. You want to be in it? And in Miami, they all say yes.
Of course.
Last minute, they chicken out.
Of course.
So typical Hollywood, I had to rewrite the script. What was amazing is that Aces, a brilliant actor, he was in Winter Soldier and Cobra Kai, for all you kids out there. I had to change the character from her name to his name. He has no hair at all. So, of course, I called him Rubio, like he has blonde hair in Spanish. And his whole line is hilarious. And he's like, Rubio, come rub my back. And what does Rubio said? I can't do it, boss. I just did my nails last week, which was her line.
Right.
And then, of course, Eugenio gets the crap job.
Dang.
So, and I hope they didn't cut it out of the film.
I hope so, too. We have to watch to see
but I'll
if they
tell you
cut it
something,
out.
adding a bit of comedy, because they didn't know who I was. Alex, who's an amazing actor, I mean, he ad-libbed his entire lines. He's Laughing May.
That's a skill, is ad-lib.
You're so right. So Laughing May comes in, and he ad-libbed the whole thing, and it was incredible. It was incredible how that all just kind of came together.
I love that.
Yeah.
So I love your story and the reason how you got into this role. But this movie is about a queen and how her impact it is in a man's life. Do you have any queens in your life, whether it's your mother, your sister, a special woman that has influenced you?
So I'm 49, and I've just learned at this part of my life, like if I meet wonderful women, sometimes it works close, sometimes it works afar, because, you know, you girls are so alluring.
I wouldn't say that. Maybe Miami we are, but, you know, it's an interesting spot.
Yeah, but then you realize there's a soul in there, there's a heart, and you want it to relate. You want the relation of the two galaxies to be in harmony.
Right.
And some people have something they need to work on, and so we kind of help each other, but then we kind of say, okay, well,
we're done.
You'll be my business partner.
Oh, wow.
So that's what I do. Like my ex-girlfriend, love her to death. I'm actually going to go fly to New York to see her. I gave her a portion of my company because without her help, it would have never happened.
Ladies, no more sugar daddies. You need businessmen. I'm playing.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm playing.
No, it's
wow,
true,
that's
though.
beautiful, though.
Because you have to respect and appreciate what people give and receive. Otherwise, it's suicide.
It takes a lot for you to see outside of your personal, to take a skill and to see who she is and still help her and bring up a part of your journey.
That was so well said, yeah.
Yeah, not everyone can do that. Everyone's like, oh, I know you're good in business, but, you know, bye, I'm done with you. But the fact that you're able to include her in a nice, respectful way in your business, that's a great thing.
Energy, there's an attraction, right? So it's like, what do we do with all that and all our stuff? And
right.
You know, we survive it sometimes.
Sometimes.
Right?
Yes.
But then it's like, how do we settle? and how do we make this work, and how do I lift you up, and how do you lift me up, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So that's what I do. So I have a lot of queens in my life in that regard. But I'm getting my Italian passport, and I have this idea that I'm gonna meet
an Italian queen.
La ragazza.
An Italian
in Milano.
queen. She's gonna serve you, make you pasta every Sunday.
Yep.
Okay, I see you, Jem.
Yeah. Well, I'm very honored that you interviewed me. You're a beautiful lady.
Thank you.
Heavily talented, smart.
Oh, thank you.
A queen in your own right.
I appreciate it.
There's a lot of people you got to interview as well.
I know. But before we let you go, what are some of your upcoming projects that you have, and where can people follow you to support that?
Well, if you go to Grapetree Ventures,
yes,
we create beautiful things. One of them is Revelator Studios, which I kind of feel this is a part of. It's my movie studio. But to pay for the movies, we got to sell products. So I had a vision under an ayahuasca ceremony of a bunch of Indians from India.
Yeah.
And a few years later, I met the world famous Dr. Narendra Kinney, the CEO of Nicholas Children's Hospital.
Wow.
I introduced him to a couple of programmers that could predict heart attacks in children. And he says, Jem, what do you got next? And I said, well, doctor, how do you feel about marijuana? And I thought he was going to say, oh, can't touch it. But he said, brother, I'm down. So we built this beautiful CBD company together. So Upaya Health.
Make sure you follow that. Any social media platforms before we head out?
Jem the Revelator.
Of course. Make sure you follow him. We'll be right back. Thank you again for chatting with me.
Thank you.
Of course. Sam LEROUGE, we're back from a quick commercial break. I have one of the sponsors of the Queen's Kings movie, Steve Franco. How are you doing, Steve?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. So tell me about your company.
So my name's Steve Franco. I'm an attorney with the Franco Kaminsky Injury Lawyers. We have 3 offices. We serve Fort Lauderdale, or Broward County, Dade County, and Palm Beach County. We offer services for folks that are involved in accidents or injuries, medical malpractice, or injuries that are caused at people's properties. And we do a whole myriad of different other areas of law, such as representing physicians for insurance claims and things like that. So.
Amazing. And what made you want to support this movement and to support this movie? Why is it so different?
So one of the guiding principles that I try to follow is helping out the community and helping out people. So Luniversal, today where everyone's here for a Queen's King, it's brought everyone together. So in terms of helping out the community and bringing folks together, Luniversal does that. And we have a belief that serving the community is something that Luniversal does. The messaging in his movies, this is the 3rd movie we've sponsored.
Amazing.
Yeah, we've done Loving Till It Hurts, Bay Night, and now A Queen's King.
Yes.
Yeah. So the messaging in the movie is positive.
Yes.
And we believe that messaging helps the community, especially in Broward County.
Yes.
And secondly, a big thing for myself is serving people. So Luniversal does that. The folks that have came together to do this film, they're top notch, they're great people, and they give back to the community. So for me, it's important to be a part of this type of movement, and we're going to grow with the company.
I love it. It mirrors your company's mission.
Absolutely.
And where can we support you and your company and for the people, for the followers?
So we're out there in the community, our law firm, Franco Kaminsky Injury Lawyers. The key is if you know someone that's gotten injured or hurt in a car accident or any type of injury, you call our office. I'm kind of proud of this, but our phone number is 800-8000, any area code in the entire state of Florida, and we're able to serve clients 24 hours, so we're always available.
Amazing. So make sure you reach out to me for any injuries, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. Well, thank you for talking to me, Steve.
Thank you for having us.
I hope you enjoy the movie.
We're going to enjoy it.
Of course. So I hope you have a great night, and this is Sam LEROUGE. We'll be right back on a quick commercial break.
Bye-bye.
it's Sam LEROUGE. We're back from a quick commercial break. I'm here with one of the cast members, beautiful cast member, Giovanni.
Hello, hello.
How are you doing today?
I am doing well. Thank you for asking.
Of course. So what role did you play in the movie?
So I play a supporting role. Her name is Dahlia, and she's just the lead's best friend, just a supportive friend.
Very important.
A sister, because we all need it.
Yes. And could you resonate with the character, personally?
Yes, I see a lot of similarities. She's an extremely loyal person, and she's always speaking positive facts to her friends and just there for her. So yeah, I see some similarities.
And what drew you to the script originally? Like, what made you want to come join this cast?
So I've known Lunar for a while, and he's done a few projects, and I was just never in Florida. So this time he asked me, and I was just excited to just do acting, just to act again. So I was just excited to be a part of the project.
And you mentioned you're down in Florida. Where are you originally from?
Oh, I'm from here, but I was living in Atlanta at the time.
Oh, nice.
That he's had a few other projects, and I was just excited to be here and be able to be a part of this film.
And with acting, it sounds like you've been acting for many years. What got you in acting?
To be completely honest, a friend of mine, I've always loved acting. I love like black films, like Love Jones, The Wood. Like I like films, black films. And a friend of mine was like, you should just try it. Like you probably would be good at it naturally. And if so, just take acting.
You're beautiful. We got that.
Oh,
check.
thank you.
Okay. No,
Thank
check.
you.
So yes.
So yeah, a friend of mine was like, you'll be perfect for my web series. And then I did it, and I was just in love with it.
Amazing. I love that. I love that. And then, what's your natural descent? Are you Haitian? Are you?
I am a Zoe.
Okay.
Tatted on my chest.
So this movie you can relate to as well, because
yeah, it's Haitian American, and thank you for bringing that up.
Of course.
I completely forgot.
I got the Haitian sensation. I'm Haitian too, so I felt it. Okay, I felt it.
I just love when we're telling our stories. I just love that. Lunar is Haitian. There's a lot of great Haitian talent in this film. From like when I was growing up, there's like a few heavy hitters in this film, and I just love that. It's for the culture for sure, and there's definitely a message, but I just love the fact that we're shouting out our culture. We're doing it for the Zoes. We're doing it for us, telling our stories, because we need more of this. We definitely need more of this.
We do. We need us more in the spotlight.
Yeah, for sure.
We're like, we have movies here and there, but we really need to push our message forward.
We need to push it.
Push it. Okay, we're doing things.
Yeah.
And what do you think the audience can get from this movie? Like the main message?
Honestly, the main message for me is just culture. Love who you are from within, and sometimes you get into things that you don't want to get into, or things just happen. Just find a way out of it.
Yes.
And it's very much about the music too. Let's not forget the music.
I know
there's a lot going on.
He has Spleen in it. Like there's some heavy hitters.
Yeah, there's some heavy hitters there too. Let's not forget about the music.
Yes, yes.
It's just great.
And what do you have any upcoming projects or any businesses that you're working on you want to share with the public?
Just follow me, and then you'll see at JEO.VANIE. So it's just my name. Just follow me. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, y'all. Well, thank you for chatting with me.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Thank you so much.
I'm going to let you enjoy the movie premiere.
For sure. Thank you.
Of course, of course. I'm Sam LEROUGE. We'll be right back. Sing TV, it's your girl Sam. We're back from another break. I have Price, one of the cast members of the movie. How are you doing today, Price?
Hi, Sam. Great. Great to see you.
Having a good time at the movie premiere?
Amazing. Thanks for having me.
Of course, of course. So you're one of the cast members. Tell me about your role in the movie.
Well, I play the lead detective.
Lead detective.
And I'm just sort of shepherding everyone and trying to make things work out, although I don't do the heavy lifting. They do the heavy lifting. I'm just sort of hanging around.
You're telling them what to do.
I don't know if I'm telling them what to do, but I'm kind of keeping an eye and maybe repositioning a little bit. But they did great. They were amazing. Lunar has a great cast. It's a great project, great people, and I was just fortunate to be a part of it. It's about the second or third thing I've done with him.
Amazing.
And he's been an amazing director, an amazing friend, and really helped me in my career.
And what drew you to the script specifically? Is it Because of your relationship, or
It started with my relationship with Lunar as friends, and he called me and he sent it over and he said, "Does it speak to you?" And I said, "Anything you do speaks to me." And
I love that.
And I enjoyed it, and there was real substance there.
Always
it wasn't
substance in his
just
films.
fluff.
Right.
There was a lot to be said, and there's a real message, and I just enjoyed being a small part of it.
And what message do you think this movie is giving the audience, from your perspective?
I think it's about a health of a community and people coming together and in a spirit of unity and peace
Yes.
and progress
Yes.
and positivity. So getting rid of all the negativity and going to the positivity. So yeah, it's been a real treat. It's been a real treat.
And how long have you been acting?
I've been acting for about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, and what got you into it?
It was crazy. I was doing some other stuff, and they said you need to have a performance background, so take an acting class, and I really took to it. And one of the first projects that I did was with Lunar, and he's like, "We're going to do some stuff," and that's Hollywood in this industry. It's a lot of people say that,
But his actions.
he means it. And that's a rare quality and thing that somebody that does what they say they're going to do in
Follows
this
up
business.
with you, yeah.
Wow, I can't say enough great things about him.
Oh, I love that. And do you have any upcoming projects you want to share with our audience?
We have another project that I filmed in northern Florida
Nice.
called Scooped, and I have a big role in that, and we're hoping that's coming out in the next month or two. The strike set everybody back a bit.
Of course,
I've
yeah.
got a couple other small roles, and I'm looking forward to some great stuff. I'm spending a lot of time in Atlanta.
Okay.
And a lot of stuff going on there, as I'm sure you know.
Yes,
So
of course.
it's been amazing. It's been amazing. And I have Lunar to thank for a lot of it.
Thank you, Lunar.
Yeah, thank you.
And before we share your socials, this movie is about a queen and how impactful she is in a king's life. Do you have any special queens in your life, whether it's your mother, your wife, a special someone that's been impactful?
My life is full of special queens. My mother, my sister, my nieces, my goddaughters. They're what gives me life and inspiration, and what gets me up in the morning, gets me through the day.
That's beautiful. And so where can people follow you on your social media or on
I'm
any
at
websites?
Price Mitchell Acts on Instagram, and you can follow me, and we got a few projects coming out, so hopefully some interesting stuff.
I'm excited to see it.
Thank you so much. It was great to see you.
Of course.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thanks for chatting with me. I'll let you to the
My
movie
pleasure.
premiere.
Thanks so much.
Sam LeRouge will be right back.
Cheers.
Sync to Sync TV, we are back with our fellow friend, BENNCHOUMY. How are you doing today?
I am doing excellent. It's wonderful to be back.
So we're so excited to have to chat with you today. Tell us about your character in the movie. Who do you play?
Okay, so I play this guy named Marcus. Pretty bad guy.
Bad guy.
Yeah, Marcus is the one who ended up the big robbery, grabbing the bag. If you guys saw
Don't give it up. But
the trailer, he said, "Yo, get the bag."
That's him.
That's me. That's the character that I play.
Nice. And what drew you to the script?
I have to give a shout out to Sandra Justice, absolutely, because she's the one last minute, that told Lunar that I was available, because we had a quick talk. And I am so grateful for that. And, Lunar told me, it's a small role, man. I'm like,
No role's too small.
Exactly.
No role's too small.
And I want to give a shout out to Lunar Verso as well, because he pretty much extended the character, and I was able to be part of many scenes on there. So it's a great film.
And what do you think people can take from this film?
Man. Well, I have to admit, I haven't seen or, known the whole story myself, but one thing that's very clear is that, Queen's Kings, so meaning that, we have to elevate who we are as men and become that Queen's King, because it's really about being the king, like, based on the value that you acquire in your life, you would say, this guy deserves to be with a queen. and that's what it means, Queen's King, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was a struggle for the main character, Ram, who's played by Mecca, you know, great
Fellow
friend, great actor, Mecca, aka Grimo. So, you know, so I don't want to give too much details.
Of course, don't give too much. And speaking of a queen and how impactful it is in the king's life, do you have any queens in your life, whether it's your girlfriend, your mom?
Yeah, absolutely. You
that's
know,
been impactful to you?
the mother of my children, you know, she's definitely in my life. We have 2 beautiful boys. So, you know, it's great to be steady, you know, to have one person. And, you know, they say ups and downs, you know, I look at it as, yo, this is the making of it, you know.
Exactly.
So it's learning from our past mistakes, and I definitely encourage everyone out there, you know, try to stay with one woman.
Exactly. See, I love that. I love that. Any upcoming projects before we let you go?
Upcoming projects, wow, yeah. So there's a lot of music coming up. I put out 4 albums musically.
Okay.
Last year,
Wow.
which, you know, mysteriously was wiped out the internet. So I am correcting that and taking it as a blessing. And I will be back, and there's gonna be a lot of hits on there, you know. So a lot of music, and I'm working currently on a short film. You know,
Nice.
it's about going back to your roots. So I'm excited about that.
Well, I'm excited to see that as well.
Thank you.
So where can people follow you to support you?
I'm everywhere, guys. BENNCHOUMY, BENNCHOUMY. So
Everywhere.
Instagram/that, Facebook/that, YouTube. You will find me on BENNCHOUMY Yeah Music, because my whole company and what I'm bringing out is Yeah Music Garden, because I'm also a farmer, so I grow plants.
Oh,
you know,
wait a minute. You
know, find me
are a
YeahMusicGarden.com.
You are truly a king. You're a farmer. You are doing music.
Thank you,
you're
Queen.
an actor.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank
of
you.
course.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for chatting with me. I know the movie's about to start, so I enjoyed this chat.
Thank you so much.
All
Thank
right,
you.
5 du 5 TV.
5 sous 5 TV. TV.
Say TV. We have our fellow Say family members, Sandra Justice.
Hello there, beautiful.
Hello, beautiful. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing fantastic.
You are in yet another movie.
Yes, also acting and producing.
Oh,
one of the
wait a
producers
minute.
on here.
Acting and producing. Let's make that
Yes.
clear to the people.
Yes, one of the actresses and one of the producers on this. Yeah.
Nice. So what's tell me about your role in the movie.
Well, this is a little bit different for me. I would say rather challenging. It's not the typical role I
Yes.
usually play. This time I get to play a cop. I always wanted to play a cop. So in this film I get to play a cop.
And what drew you to the script as a producer?
Well, it definitely was a Lunar Eugene vision. He wrote it and directed, of course, and when he brought that vision to me, Tony's, and part of our job was to help him bring it to life, and we really had a wonderful time bringing it to life.
I love that. I love that. And this movie is all about a queen's impact in a king's life, and it has so many messages. What do you think the audience would take from this movie?
Well, there's something for everybody. It's an emotional roller coaster. You will laugh, you will cry. Most importantly, you'll get a message that is very powerful.
And what was your favorite part on working on this movie?
Wow. There's not really. I mean, there was so many things that was so wonderful. I would have to say the whole vision behind it. I mean, with the whole Queen's King
See the shirts. You see the shirts. It's a movement, y'all.
the movement. Yeah, the whole vision, everything behind it. The fact that it touched base on relationship and gun violence. So it's great in so many different aspects.
And I know you're working on a lot of projects. You are booked and busy, so let us know about
Yes.
the upcoming projects that you do have.
Well, of course, there's going to be more films with Universal Film, and I am getting ready to do the first ever Miss Shukun International at the city of Miramar. I'm truly excited about this. I'm going to give a special young lady the opportunity to represent the brand, and the prizes are spectacular.
And when would that be?
That's going to be in January 21st.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah,
Excited
I'm
for that.
super excited. The prizes, I'm like, I want to enter.
And where can people follow you?
Sandra Justice on every platform.
Every platform, y'all.
Yes.
So thank you again, Sandra. I know the movie's
Thank
about to
you.
start.
Yes.
It's always a pleasure chatting with you.
The pleasure's mine.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Saint. It's your girl, Sam LeRouge, and it's a wrap for tonight's movie premiere. I had an amazing time chatting with the director and cast of Queen's King. Again, please make sure you support this movie. It's more than a movie, it's a movement. If you want to follow me on at sam.lerouge, LEROUGE, on all social media platforms. For more news and updates, please visit SaintYouSaintTV.com. Saint You Saint, your girl's out.